brand new perfumes, bags, accessories, jewelries, bodycom dresses, low confined flatters, and high-quality incense for household have just arrived. Best collections of tie, bow tie, shirts, leather belts, cufflinks of different styles are also available at KGI Fashion Shop. Rush now for your Christmas and New Year for the best quality material of great brand and great prices only at KGI Fashion Shop.
Attention homeowners. With new building developments across the region, many homeowners are falling victim to poor quality roof tiles. Let's talk to Freddie, who built his home 2 years ago. Freddie, how did you protect your investment and your family?
I used Grts roofing tiles. They don't fade, they don't rust, they don't chip.
And how long do they last?
With Grts roofing tiles, you get a 50-year written guarantee. I expect to be a grandfather in this house.
And there you have it. Grts are the world's original stone-coated metal roof tiles and still the best. Beware of fakes. Make sure you buy genuine Grts.
Original Grts roofing tiles are from Limited, Canifing Industrial Estate.
Welcome back to Grts News. The police chief overseeing Gao during the Islamic offensive in northern Mali has been captured. Ali Mohamed Touré is blamed for a host of atrocities, including amputations. His arrest, as we hear in this report by CFI, comes as a huge relief to many.
The police chief of Gao in northern Mali has been arrested for abuses committed while the Islamists held the city. For the last 2 days, Ali Mohamed Touré has been in custody in Bamako. Residents in the capital are happy over the arrest of the Islamist police chief, a member of the Moujao.
Some of the victims know him, and I think he amputated one himself. So I want justice rendered as quickly as possible.
He should be tried for crimes against humanity, amputation, kidnapping, and violation.
Mr. Touré was captured late Monday afternoon by the Malian army in the tiny village of Gossi, just southwest of Gao. He was arrested after a prolonged gun battle with a military detachment commanded by a Tuareg. During his interrogation, Mr. Touré, who was born and raised in Bamba, 180 kilometers from Gao, explained why he had joined in 2012 the Moujao, the movement of unity and jihad in West Africa.
We joined the Moujao because of Islam. They gave us the Quran and said we must apply the Sharia of Allah. This is why we joined them.
Mr. Touré was one of the most wanted members of the radical Islamist movement. He went into hiding during the Franco-African intervention. He was feared for his zeal in applying Sharia, traditional Islamic law. His arrest has dealt a serious blow to the Moujao.
Slowly but surely the jihadists are losing territory, and slowly but surely the state is gaining.
Malian authorities consider him a terrorist. If so charged, the former police chief of Gao will be tried by the Supreme Court.
5 Chadian troops have died as fighting intensified in the Central African Republic on Wednesday. As it remains unclear who is behind the attacks, more and more people have been fleeing the capital Bangui in droves. Meantime, French troops deployed in the city are strengthening their positions to ward off any potential attacks. We have details in the CFI report.
French troops in Bangui made a massive show of force Thursday along the city's major arteries. They hope their presence will dissuade armed groups from further violence, as here where more people flee to a safer place. Wednesday saw a new high in fighting. Even African troops found it too dangerous. All day long, firefights sparked panic in the population. 5 Chadian soldiers were killed in the Gobongo neighborhood. Nobody can say for sure who is doing the shooting. This woman says they don't know who is shooting. While this one says she can't go home. She says despite the conditions here, even if she stays here a year, it's better to be alive. Nearly a third of Bangi's 800,000 inhabitants are crowded in the camps, and there's no sign they can return home safely anytime in the near future.
Well, it's official. Egypt's Muslim Brotherhood has been declared a terrorist organization and therefore outlawed. The move taken by the government in Cairo came in the wake of a spate of deadly attacks in recent days. We have more on that development in this report.
The news is the headline all over Cairo. The long-existing Muslim Brotherhood has been declared a terrorist organization for the first time. There are many opinions on the matter. I agree with this decision by the government. It may even be too late. The Brotherhood have been terrorists for 80 years. They exist to kill people. This is the best way to punish them. Egypt is in a state of war. It has become impossible to protect our families. We are afraid to send our kids to school. This is the best decision the government could take. Civilians are now the targets of the violence. Thursday morning in Cairo, a bomb exploded in front of a bus and a second bomb was defused. I was driving when I heard an explosion. All the windows of the bus were blown out. 4 people were injured, 1 very seriously. This latest attack followed a much more deadly one. On Tuesday, a booby-trapped car exploded in front of a security center, killing 15 people, including 14 policemen. The attack was claimed by a jihadi group linked to Al-Qaeda based in the Sinai Desert. The government blamed the Muslim Brotherhood. As terrorists, all their gatherings are outlawed and they risk severe penalties. The Islamic group says this is illegal. Demonstrating for the past 6 months to demand the return of President Morsi, they are calling on activists not to give up.
Time now to take a second break. We'll be right back.
It's the grand, spectacular, mega explosive New Year's Eve banquet dinner and the grand dance salsa explosion night, featuring Le Grand Maestro Medoune Diallo and the salsa giants of Africa, Africando. Celebrate New Year's Eve in grand style at the Coconut Residence Hotel, the paradise on earth. Maturity, sophistication, real ambience, with a selection of exquisite fusion dishes. Taste of Gambia, Nigeria, Morocco, and the Oriental. En vogue, avant-garde on the runway. See to believe. Spectacular fireworks display. Art exhibition, grand raffle draw. Presented by Africa.
Brought to you by Afrisol.
Happy New Year.
Enjoy your Christmas and New Year in grand style at Samba's Kitchen. Samba's Kitchen has a delicious 3-course meal for you with a free soft drink. At Samba's Kitchen, you're guaranteed quality dining. Enjoy your meal under the night sky or indoors to add color and ambience to your delightful taste. Enjoy festive drinks and cocktails for all your Christmas and New Year. At Samba's Kitchen, we have a sports bar that broadcasts live Premier League matches and other league games. You can also play pool and some other interesting games. For catering, parties and events, your best choice is Samba's Kitchen. We are located at the Palmarima Junction, Senegambia Road. To make a booking, call us on 988-4620, 3984-620 or 7139-744.
And before we end this edition of the news, a quick reminder of the day's top stories. Players in the anti-drugs crusade have renewed their commitment to the elimination of illicit substances at the latest ceremony marking the destruction of a consignment of drugs. The authorities in Bamako have captured